Hi, I'm Jeff Brown, and I'm about to get in this Tesla and drive up to a location just a few miles from here to show you Elon Musk's next big project, something known as SAV. Now, not many people know about this, but it could put up to an extra $30,000 a year in your pocket. And in just a moment, I'm going to do a live demo here on camera because that's the only way you're going to believe me. Now, I want you to see it with your own eyes. And I'm also going to tell you about a little-known company that's supplying Elon with a key piece of technology that's making this new project possible. Now, Elon Musk is very secretive about his suppliers, but after months of research looking into public information, I finally found a company that's behind this new project. And I'm about to release details on this company, and I'm confident anyone who gets in today will have a chance to make a fortune. You see, this is all part of a $30 trillion trend that's set to dominate this decade. CNBC has confirmed that this megatrend is likely to dominate financial markets during the 2020s. Think about that. $30 trillion. There's a lot of money at stake here. I mean, this is a huge trend that will affect everything. It's bigger than 5G, AI, blockchain, or any other technology trend you might have heard of. Just to give you an idea, $30 trillion is enough to buy the so-called FANG stocks: Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. And I'm not talking about buying a stake. I'm talking about buying the entire company. All of them. Not just once, but 3 times. That's why Morgan Stanley recently issued a note to its clients saying, "Move over, FANG. The next decade of investing will be defined by this megatrend." It's really shocking most people don't know about this trend because even though this is already a huge opportunity, it's set to get even bigger. You see, we're still in the very early stages. That's why CNBC called it a $30 trillion market just getting started. And Bank of America estimates this could reach $50 trillion over the next 2 decades. They even called it a tsunami of assets, and it has already started. There is a mad rush right now like I've never seen. The biggest players on Wall Street are jumping in with both feet. Check out this headline from Yahoo Finance. Goldman and BlackRock are betting big on this new $30 trillion megatrend. And the article went on to say there's a new megatrend taking Wall Street by storm, with everyone from Amazon's Jeff Bezos to BlackRock taking notice. It's certain to change the world and our economy as we know it. Goldman Sachs started a $1.5 billion fund to invest in this trend. BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager, and they're going even bigger. They're planning to invest $1.2 trillion in it. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos is also investing $10 billion in it. And Amazon isn't the only big tech company that's getting involved. Even Apple is planning to invest $300 million in this trend. Google is going even bigger and has invested more than $7 billion. The savviest investors in the world are also jumping in. People like billionaire Richard Branson. Warren Buffett has also invested $15 billion in it, and he said he's ready to invest $15 billion more. It's really a mad rush like I've never seen, and I can't really blame them for jumping in. I mean, these people are rich for a reason. They like making money. And many stocks involved in this trend are absolutely exploding higher and making investors rich. For example, last year alone, shares of Ideanomics jumped as high as 922%. Plug Power jumped as high as 1,177%. And Fuel Tech jumped as high as 1,407%. Normally, the stock market goes up by 10% a year on average. And that's a pretty good year. But we're talking about multiples of that. I mean, looking at the last example, anyone who invested $1,000 on that play had a chance to walk away with a little over $15,000. And all those gains happened just last year. That's how fast things are moving. And it's going on across several stocks involved in this megatrend. It's really insane. For example, last year alone, shares of DPW Holdings jumped as high as 1,032%. Electra Meccanica jumped as high as 1,055%. And shares of NEO went up absolutely crazy, jumping as high as 2,207%. These are all part of this $30 trillion trend I'm talking about. So I'm talking about opportunities to make 9 times, 14 times, and even more than 20 times your money. And all that just last year. Normally, you'd have to wait years and years, sometimes even decades to see those types of gains. But these gains are happening at lightning fast speed. That's the power of this megatrend. And Elon Musk's new project will play a key role in this trend. I'm here today because most people still don't know about this new project, SAV, and the early stage company that's making it possible. So, in just a moment, I'm going to get into this Tesla right behind me and drive just a few miles from here to show you this new project. I want you to see it with your own eyes. I'm also going to give you more details about this company that's powering this trend, but you're going to have to act quickly. Elon Musk so far has been very secretive about this supplier, but if he mentioned their name in a tweet, there's no telling how high shares could go. The cat would be out of the bag, and I'm afraid you will have missed your chance.